Hey guys, so might be a little bit different video. I want to talk for just a minute. I gotta get a few things off my chest, and it actually has nothing to do with the vlog. It has to do with church people. But it's one of the biggest, I guess, most hidden aspects of my life. The thing that I kind of keep under wraps the most, but... And it really is just my health, and it's been really frustrating today because we had a couple things at church this evening we were supposed to go to, and there's been a lot of pressure from two people from church, and I'm trying not to be mad at them. They're just good people. Like they're trying to do what they know best and stuff, but there's been a lot of pressure, and it's been a little bit frustrating because the truth about my life is I am in pain. A lot.
We don't vlog it because who would want to watch that every day?
Yeah. And I've got gut problems, I've got allergies, I get migraines, I've got a list of things, and several of them are very daily. I wake up in the morning in pain 9 days out of 10. And as long as I can keep it, we use a scale to rate it, and Hannah sometimes asks me, well, how are you feeling? I'll just say, tell her a number. And if I can keep it to a 3 or under, it's a good day. And I'm sorry my pain inconveniences people, but at the same time, I spend every waking moment either working because I'm unemployable. Like, I don't try and act like it, but I couldn't hold down a job. I'll work really steadily for 2 hours, and then I will crash, and I will be in a lot of pain for the next hour and a half. And so from when I wake up till the end of the day, I'm working to either make sure we have enough money coming in, or to try and actually, be a decent husband and a father to my son, and I don't have any energy left over after that. And I struggle with it, I struggle with it trying to go to church and trying to make it to church every week. And we've had so many times where somebody who knows us thinks it's okay for them to just try and push their way in, and how many times have we heard, even just this year, well, it's different with me because I understand, and we have both friends and family who do not understand that I don't want to act like I'm in pain. I don't want your sympathy. I want to live a fairly normal life. I don't want to be your public display so that you can feel kind and compassionate. So yeah, if I'm in pain, I'm either going to do my best to act not in pain and to keep my dignity, or I'm going to excuse myself so that I can go home and cry alone in bed. And so, I don't know. I really want to go and tell a few people right now that I'm sorry if my pain inconveniences you, but if it inconveniences you, be inconvenienced. I am working my butt off every moment of the day to be a good husband and father and take care of my family, and I have nothing left at the end of the day. And so, where other people have hobbies, where other people like to read books and watch TV, I'm either usually studying, trying to run a business, or playing toys with my son. Let myself play Skyrim occasionally. On the vlog, most of what you see is filmed usually before 3, on days where we're doing stuff, or if it's later in the day.
Or if he happens to be feeling better.
Yeah, and I do have good days. Maybe 9 out of 10 I would say are on the worst side, but that's slowly been getting better as we've been getting my health under control, little bit by little bit by little bit. So a lot of what we film is either filmed before 3, or if it's later in the day, I am literally quite often in pain trying to pull myself together for half an hour before we can go do anything. We were about to take him
We're
for a
trying to go
walk.
on a walk.
And it's taken me a lot of time to get ready to go because my stomach is in a lot of pain and my head's in a lot of pain, and I'm allergic to almost all the medications out on the market. I can take a Tylenol occasionally, or I can take really heavy stuff like Dilaudid, which is
you don't like.
addictive, and I hate it. So I actually don't think I've taken a Dilaudid in over like a year and a half probably. I feel sometimes I just want to take somebody and say, look, you deal with it. You be in pain all day, every day without medication. That helps. I've got some stuff that helps with my head especially, but there's got stuff that I just suffer through it. I don't get to take anything for it. And I'm still building a little business that takes care of my family, and I'm still spending time with my wife and with my son. So
He's a good guy.
I'm trying over here, and I get a little bit tired of everyone knowing better what's going on with me than me. Sometimes I just want a few people to stop and actually find out what I'm going through, why I make the decisions that I do, and what I actually need. But I feel fairly judged decently often recently by certain individuals just because I don't like to act sick.
Part of that is sometimes Sean and I have to end up canceling things last minute with people because of what he's already mentioned, and like today was one of those days we ended up canceling 2 things pretty last minute.
Give him an hour and a half notice, but yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's fine. I don't think it's a huge deal, but sometimes it feels like people will just reply with a text that says something like, hope he
he's
feels
sick
better
again?
soon.
Like, we've gotten that a lot from some people. Oh, you're sick again? Yeah, I'm in pain today, just like I'm in pain every day. This is my life. Welcome to it.
Yeah. Well, and with our close friends that come to visit and stuff, you guys have seen how it goes. And family, you know how it goes too. Mostly it's hard to get other people that we're not very close with to actually understand. They think that we're flaky or that we're stuck up. We're just blowing them off or whatever they think, and it's just frustrating after a while.
Yeah. So I know that our friends at church just don't understand, and they really are good people trying to do good things, and it's just an opportunity for me to forgive and move on. And so I'm trying to do that. But it's been a rough couple hours dealing with some of those expectations, and I just have been a little bit frustrated. So if you're still here, thanks for listening. I'm going to take this little boy on a walk and do something different.
Thanks for supporting us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging around.
Yeah.
Having said all of that, I have to add in that life is a good 10 times better now than it was when we were landscaping. That was always a race to, like, me dying, and it was always, like, 3 o'clock. Now I make it to 6, and then even after, I can usually, like, at least sit out and be with the family for a while instead of just going and crashing in bed.
I just gotta say real quick that Sean is the hardest working person I know. And I know that it can be easy for wives to brag on husbands. That's kind of how it's supposed to be. So if you are completely enamored with your husband, good for you. So am I. But really, how hard he works for the physical conditions that he has to deal with every day. And by the way, I'm over here with like 0 health problems, and so for the first couple years of our relationship, it was actually hard for me to relate because I just wasn't used to being around it. And so I'm kind of coming from the side that I understand what it's like to not understand. Sorry, Sean.
Well, I mean, and then it got worse because I had health problems when we first got together, and she had a harder time with that for a while. And then when we lived in Hamlin, my health came crashing down, and I had a couple more problems to add to the list. List about doubled in length, and that's held our family together and make a good team. I don't think I could
with paper and glue.
I don't think I could do anything without Nat. So
you're sappy. Sean's a sap, okay? Hey, he likes me, and I like him too. But every day, Sean amazes me with how much he is willing to push through, to fight through, because for him it's not just waking up and la-di-da-di-da, what's on my calendar today? It's more like, okay, I've got 57 things that I have to do, and I have the energy to do like 2 or 3. And so a lot of times we've just learned that we have to work together as a stronger team. Like, it forces us to be a better couple. I think that's good.
There are definite blessings that I think come out of it. We've talked about this, that I think that I am a much more focused individual. I'm using my talents and abilities much more to their fullest because I've had to prioritize. What do I have to do? There are a number of things that come out of it, and I love those blessings. I just wish I didn't have to be in pain for them.
I agree. Oh, little cutie Tibbs.
You want to come out?
Light up my life. Yeah, by the way, it took us like 45 minutes, almost an hour, just to get out here and take a short lap around the school, but we're here! What? Tibbs really loves these Lara bars, however you say it. Those are delicious. If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.